All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Trigun Stargaze, episode 10. All right, we got a showdown with Nye. We got Vash about to go and just ping his signal out into the ether there. Yeah, he's got special bullets now.
He's got special bullets.
We've got a plan.
Got his special, like ammo from our recently defeated enemies.
Home is being set up to be a very specific kind of weapon for humanity. Real quick here.
The kind of place where it's no longer safe for chillins to be,
yes.
running up and down the halls.
No non-combatants aboard this ship. None of them. Everyone else here are combatants now.
Yep.
Vash is like, but none of them have guns. And it's like, none of them have weapons. Oh, you think that makes them non-combatants? Oh,
you've got your special
you sweet
bullets.
summer child. Yeah. I'm sorry. You don't need to know what we're about to do. Just go, you dumbass. Get out of here. Yes, I will go stop Nye. Oh boy. All right.
Everyone ready in the escape pods? Okay, I'm about to push the button.
Nah, the escape pods ain't gonna do shit. It's more the thing of like they've already had their moment where they all drank their last drink, and they're like. To humanity. To humanity.
So say we all.
So
say lie.
Yeah. Oh shit. Well, all right, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this. It's a lot more than 20.
Yeah.
Unfathomable.
It means
without fathom. About that.
この星をプラントの楽園にするっていうナイブス様の目的がもうすぐ叶うっていうのになぜか寂しそうな顔をしているように見
Which part?
こんなにすぐ近くにいるのにとっても遠くにいる気がするのは
Is she like almost tapping into the like the future and his own dreams and goals like
感じる
Yep.
バッシュ・ザ・スタンピード
どういうことだ
なるほど焦って誘い出しかエレンディラどこだバッシュ・ザ・スタンピードは
Oh
彼がいるのは
Location of the first fall, right?
ここがバッシュさんたち
Yeah
Yep.
僕たちの旅が
began
地獄が始まった場所だ
Fuck
Yeah.
お前は共犯者だそうだろう
しかしそもそも彼が言うプラントの楽園ってこの星の人間を滅ぼし全てのプラントをインディペンデンツにするでもそれがプラントにとっての楽園なのかな
Well, maybe the paradise comes after.
伝わってくる感情はあるよだけど彼女たちの心の内何を考え何を望んでいるかは僕にもわからない
Yeah, the Nye doesn't know either. Yeah.
ナイブスは何を根拠にナイブスがそうしたい
Well, no, there's a
Kind of.
僕は知ろうとしてきたんだろうかプラントのこと本当に
それにナイブスのことも知ろうとせえへんかってしゃあないやろ
but still, it's your brother.
3年ですはいなんだかとても長い
Yeah.
経った気がしてい
It
たんです
actually hasn't been that long.
まだ3年しか経っていないんですバッシュさんの3年はいえ150年その旅路がどれほど長くそして苦しいものだったのか
Oh. Here we go.
All right.
ラズロ
どいつもこいつも信仰心が足りないんだここは僕
Oh, what the
急
hell?
いでおきたいからバッシュ・ザ・スタンピードには 相応の罰を与えなければな。
罰
だからこれを使う。
Some kind of torture device. Oh. Well, okay then.
わざわざお呼び立ていただいて感謝する。
Ah.
わざわざ来てあげたことに感謝してもらうべきか。ナイブス様を止めたいなら、まず僕を倒すことだ。
This fits for his character too, because he's like, I don't like the idea that I have to deal with.
Yeah.
Hey, you were talking about cliches just a second ago. What the hell?
Nah.
Ew, ew. Oh, well. It's not my name. Yeah! Cool, I love a team fight. Let's go.
Yeah, he's not even bothering to use his telekinesis.
Bear the cross. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay, later. Thanks for the idea.
Right.
Whoa!
Forget how strong Vash is.
私たちはここで見ていることしかできないのでしょうか。
I mean, the ship is here. Yeah.
今なら乗り込めちゃいそうですね。
Don't do anything dangerous. Anyways. That was fun.
Oh, I love this. Oh!
Yeah, back to back. There we go.
Off the ramp. Max points. Let's go. I maybe got one of them. Maybe. No, they're all still coming.
Got to do that horizontal laser slice.
ナインライブスは僕に任せてニコニーはバシさんを倒せないまでも足止めします。無茶すんなやリビオ。これで
Double rockets. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Took them inside the ship. Yeah.
Contain the fight.
Bro's like actually limiting himself by using this weapon. Like, you're empty. Oh no, he just won't kill.
Doesn't have the resolve. Yeah.
僕を殺すつもりになってくれないと。その罪にまみれた体を清めることはできない。150年の長きにわたり、ナイブス様を悲しませ。
Oh, so I will make you pay penance.
バカなことを言うな。ナイがそんな。ナイブス様は悲しんで、どうしてそれがわからない。ナイブス様の気持ちを考えたこと。
I love it. Let's get on the nose with it.
本当の意味。
Yeah, if you want to reach the core of the plants, but not nigh, then
Then what are you doing?
what's the point?
Stop listening to his bullshit.
どんだけ言葉を尽くしても他人同士が分かり合うことなんかできへんのや。
Right.
甘えんな。
僕は知りたい。知ろうとしたい。
Yeah, let me...
君が何を考えているか。ナイが本当にな。
You know him so well, right?
僕を倒すことができたら。
Love it. All right. Sure.
Nope. You do not want that thing on you.
Yeah, get in there. Get messy. Get scrappy. Yep. You're inside his guard. You're good. It's coming back still. Yeah. Yeah. You got him scared enough to actually use his telekinesis, yeah.
Right.
正直に言おう。危なかった。だからサービスで教えてあげるとしよう。僕の正直な気持ちをね。
Oh, the funny that's showing his throat compressing.
それは二人の神を称えよというものだ。一人は言わずと知れたナイブス様。
Yeah.
もう一人は。
You.
そう。バッシュ・ザ・スタンピード。
You're like, what could be the second then? And I found you and I was disappointed.
Right.
それなのにもう一人神がいるなんて。
He must be so incredible.
Right.
なんて。
And then I see you.
それなのにあなたは裏切りの神だった。もう一人の神であるナイブス様を悲しませ苦しませてきた。だからあなたは罰を受けなければならない。
Oh.
最大の苦痛を味わってこそ
Make him kill.
ミカエルの目についに偉大な神が君臨し世界を一掃する。ああこれほどの幸せが。
Subarashi.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
あなたが今動かせるのはその引き金にかかって。
Oh.
パニッシャーはこのままでは死んでしまいます。
If you don't kill me,
Ah.
自らの意志でその引き金を。
he's not gonna make him do it. Whoa!
Cool. And by doing so, you will finally be ready for my god. Yeah. But, you know, he might just shoot your pauldron thing.
僕のゴルゴダの丘だ。そしてナイブス様は僕の
Senpai will notice me.
Lord Knives, into your hands I commence my spirit. Oh.
What?
What the hell?
Nye?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh.
He's...
Yeah.
I see.
Your god has acknowledged you.
You're right.
This is very bad. This is very bad.
I don't know. I think this is
This is about what they were expecting.
this
like-
is perfect. Everything all according to cake. Oh hey.
Oh, hey. Nye's
So-
here.
Yeah, he's here.
Watashi ga kita.
Right.
Oh my god. All right.
I love
Cool.
that at the end of the day, nah, they couldn't do shit against the telekinetic guy. Even when he
Nope.
was specifically like holding himself back and he was like, I'm not even
like,
not even gonna use my telekinesis. That
I need to punish you. I
Right,
need you
I-
to know
Yep.
that I am better than you. I am
Right.
better than you, our fake evil god, you know?
Right. And you just
Bro really thought he was him. Bro thought he was the main
Yeah.
character in the anime, you
And
know?
for
And he's
a-
like,
and for 150 years, you have avoided the question, Vash.
Mm-hmm.
So here, let me force you
Yeah.
to look at it.
yep.
Because I'm telekinetic, bitch. You can't do anything. Oh, the fact that you're even moving your arm right now? Yeah, I'm letting you do that.
Yeah.
Specifically that. Yeah.
So that you can choose.
In fact, you can't even put the gun down now, right?
Nope.
Like you have it. It's
You
right
have literally just your index finger right
there.
now. You can
and,
do this.
and it's not even. I love that it wasn't even something of like Vash shot somewhere else. No.
Nope.
He's like, no. I am in control of where you are pointing that gun.
Yep. I will excruciatingly slowly kill
Yep.
Nicholas.
Right.
And I will do it in such a way that will override your even desire to hold on to your philosophy
Right.
and your ideology by just giving you such incredible pain and anguish that
Yeah.
you
It's,
see. Yeah.
It's gonna just.
Damn.
I'm gonna make it real simple for you.
Yeah, this is a very classic villain moment to then have the story force the protagonist who will not kill to basically
kill.
say, well, at this point, killing me is the right thing to do, right?
Yeah.
because it's the trolley problem. You
Right.
basically doing nothing are also killing Nicholas.
And the
so-
person that put the people on the tracks is now, oh, hey.
they're pushing the train. They're like,
and
you know,
they're
I'm
like,
right
all
here.
right, so
Right here.
do it. You
And
know?
the idea that this guy is so jealous, is so
Zealous.
and also so just, I would say himself so sad as well.
Oh, sure.
The idea that his God has a hole, basically,
Right.
in his heart
Yep.
because his brother basically did not go along with what he decided to do 150 years ago.
Right.
And in fact, basically swore eternal war. So from like the myth of how this guy sees
yeah.
the world,
Yeah.
he's like, right, the greatest evil there ever was is right in front of me,
Yep.
trying to stop humanity and the plants and all their ascension to what comes next, because he just won't just listen to what his brother's trying to say.
Right.
And it's like, oh, that's so good, because Vash has been trying to talk, just have a talk with Nye, and the morsel and nugget of wisdom in what Million Lives, Legato, Blue Summers, whatever we're saying is basically the, oh right, Million. That's the robots guy, but basically saying, but are you listening to him?
Right.
Which is fun, because that kind of is the point of what, you know, Vash is wanting Nye to do, is just listen to me. But it's the, well, wait, actually, if you want to be listened to, you should first listen.
Right.
And it's the, wait, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Because, yeah, if you hear his heart, what he's trying to say, then you can reach the emotion that's guiding what he's doing. And then if you reach the emotion, then even if you can't truly understand him, you can understand why he's doing this, or why he
Right.
started doing this to begin with.
Now-
And you could then, if you could then reach that, you could in some ways revive the original emotion that guides all
Sure.
this, and talk to the boy, not the ascendant god being that is
Right.
before you.
And I love that as the plight of the Gato and the point that he's making and all of that stuff. And it's the, yeah, but remember, Knives started this by like not saying anything to me about it, and then just being like, "I'm gonna fucking do a genocide." Like,
Oh no, totally.
Like-
But that's the point though, is that because you don't have the power to stop him, and you don't even have the desire to use the power that you do have to try to stop him that way.
Yeah.
This really is the only non-violent way forward.
Sure.
Is you have to listen and read his manifesto and be like, oh my god, okay, so
go through point by point.
I'm gonna have to listen to, I'm gonna have to take in
Yep.
all of this and go, I see how you got here.
Right.
I feel what you feel. I empathize with you. I will be
Yep.
human in this moment and
Right.
not dehumanize you and just take it all in.
Yeah.
Because even though Wolfwood is right, you can't truly understand somebody. Humanity and society and relationships and the world,
built
it
on the
all
idea that you can
exists.
try.
Well, no.
Oh.
It all exists in spite of that. It
Sure.
does not matter
Right.
really about that last 1%. This
Yeah.
isn't a goddamn anime where it's the,
Yeah.
we've reached 100% understanding. No,
That's all theoretical bullshit from
It
the
is.
practical angle.
Yep.
Yes, you can absolutely understand somebody. Now,
Right.
you also need the fangs.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
As demonstrated here.
As
right?
demonstrated here very simply.
By everyone in the show, pretty much. Well, not everyone in the show. Everyone that has agency in the potential for violence within the show, you know, is trying to be like, hey, this is short-sighted and dumb, and
Yes.
you've been here for 150 years.
But also, yes, Vash, you have done a lot of good with this. But part of why you've done so much good with this is because you have the power to not get thrashed the second these people come into your world and life and try to fuck you up.
because you can always be squirrely, and since they can't really kill you, eventually you can figure out some way to stop them. But
But eventually, throughout most of them, you've had to listen and actually hear who they are and reach them.
And to say nothing about the idea of, cool, that works for you, that's great. How many of the people that Knives killed since the whole crash and everything are on your hands because you didn't want to kill him? And so here, it's made real simple.
It's
clinical,
made real
right?
simple.
You know, like
Yep.
there are no external variables. What you gonna do?
He has absorbed so many plants to this point that he gets his full-on anime god form here.
Right. Send down a tiny little laser to disintegrate the bullet mid-flight as it's making contact with Blue Summers' forehead to save him and also keep Ash from killing anybody. And that's just, because...
I think it doesn't matter what the home ship is gonna do at this point, because
the entire... No. It could matter what the home ship does if they get rid of the Ark, so that way, if Vash gets his, all right, fantastic, you're in melee range, right?
maybe
Then they can't do this all over again.
I don't know. I think this
yeah.
is that point when the villain has their butterfly form basically, and
This is the point where basically the protagonists were like, all right, we do have a possible strategy. It's a strategy. So theoretically, we could do this. And it's like, all right, yes, with all the gumption and chutzpah and everything, yeah, maybe it'll work. But oh hey. Don't forget that that's like the long shot, crazy thing, that's like, all right, maybe it'll work.
Shoot the moon,
Yeah. More realistically, this is just, sorry, but it's not gonna work.
Yeah, because this is not a game of hearts. I mean, it is, but it's more just a game of one heart. And you haven't reached his. So I don't think a conversation is possible. It's actually kind of sad because in a very straightforward way, what Vash wants is to have a conversation, right?
Yep.
Legato basically brings up you don't understand him. So
let's think about a conversation.
Well, no. Think about, what is a conversation?
Communication.
No, it's yes, totally. But I'm getting a little bit pedantic here. It's two people talking.
Oh, sure.
So
okay,
what Vash is actually saying will be his way is he's going to talk at him. That's not a conversation.
The thing is, they've been talking at each other for 150 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So in order for you to move forward here, Vash, you have to upgrade this from basically talking at each other to you have to basically take in what he says here to basically encourage him to have that actual conversation with you.
Also might be the one way that you get the opportunity to actually do your, all right, melee.
Right.
Yep.
But that's the thing, though. If you do that, there is a tiny, tiny chance that he will reciprocate. Because even the slightest bit of understanding of vulnerability from your side of things, Vash, of talking about how you feel from all the way back then, not just saying what you're doing is wrong.
Yes,
but actually being like, no, come sit and talk with me. I will listen to you. I will hear you out. I will attempt to understand you.
Yep.
I will not just be this. My will is iron, and nothing you say has value, and thus I will be like, wax on, wax off.
I will be indomitable myself.
Cool, then nothing will change.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing will change. Whoever has the power and agency to act upon their will then wins out the desires of their heart.
Guess
who has the most of that
who has the most of that right now? So, I'm all for idealism, but you also gotta be practical. It might not be the best strat.
Again, it's nothing to do with convincing. It's just the idea that Legato's right. You have to listen. Yeah. You have to actually listen. If you want to persuade somebody, you can't just talk at them better.
Right.
It literally produces the opposite result in human beings.
Yep.
There is no way to convince somebody by just talking at them better.
Right.
You have to actually show vulnerability and be willing to listen to where they're coming from.
Now, here's the potential issue here, Vash. You've put this off for, far too long. Now, I get the feeling it might be a little bit more difficult to understand Knives in his current state.
No, I disagree. I think this is the point. The show was always basically saying these two need to talk this out.
Yes.
But the point that Legato is saying is that you've never actually had a conversation.
You were just
with
always
him.
trying to talk no jutsu him, so it wasn't actually communication.
You weren't having a conversation. You weren't listening to his heart. You weren't reaching actually his core. And so the story has more recently been like, oh, you can actually mechanically reach the core of the plant of all
fantastic,
that stuff.
yeah.
That might work in terms of depowering him.
Right.
But will that actually be something where you persuade him to stop? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. That just might be an example of a way you can gimmick beating him power for power.
Sure.
But is that really what you want?
Yeah.
Or are you saying you want to stop him in a non-violent way because you're more acting on what you don't want, Vash, which is to be forced to kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's hypocritical.
And I hope you learned your lesson from Blue Summers because, yes, the story went in such a way where Vash did not end up actually killing him, right? But you learned the lesson, whether or not you think it was the right lesson to learn, that, hey, maybe you had to kill him right there, right? That, hopefully, that is then internalized a little bit for the coming confrontation with Knives. Because if you can have a conversation with him and an understanding and all that stuff, great. If you can, exercise the plants or whatever and all that stuff and depower him so he won't be able to, kill all the spaceships and, destroy humanity, fantastic. But, well, you've realized you are actually capable of killing now in order to save someone. And while it might not be directly in front of you, it might not be as, immediately torturous as what Wolfwood was going through.
Right.
Or it might be people that you don't actually know. Is that going to change whether or not you'll do the uncomfortable thing?
In some ways, also being willing to do this could be a vulnerable opportunity for him to showcase the understanding he has that Nye has to potentially kill, because we don't know really what grafting the plants does literally, but it could be a form of saying, hey, I would be willing to basically end these plants' existence in order to save all future plants, basically.
Right.
Because that is kind of the equivocation that he's doing, is that I am doing evil things now, and this is what almost all villains that have any kind of measure of good writing do. They don't think of themselves as evil.
Right.
They're like, no, I have made a calculation in my head that allows me to rationalize and basically go, I'm doing the right thing. And then you just realize, you're like, bro, you just made a calculation about lives in that regard. And that will never convince them, because you're basically just saying, I reject the fundamental basis of you making the problem to begin with. But it's wait, no. There was an emotion that guided them to the point where they felt like they needed to make a calculation in the first place.
Well, and
so if you understand that and you can reach that, that is actually how you could make a villain like this be persuaded that their whole reason for doing this is fundamentally flawed. Yeah.
Right. Especially because again, with Knives, if it was just the calculation, okay, that's at least understandable. We can have that conversation. But there was that first big fall.
No. That was a calculation that he made, regardless of whether he made a second one afterwards. Okay. I'm saying that now. Hold on. So what I'm saying is that afterwards, he makes the calculation to justify what he did.
Okay.
But in the moment, the act itself, while probably done with rage and reckless abandon or what have you. We have talked about in discussions up until now that he still sees that moment as justified because the calculus on his side of things makes sense.
Right.
but thus the reason why he came to the conclusion to do that, as opposed to, you know, some kind of half measure, you know,
Sure.
to make some kind of statement here, was because he had already made he had already resolved that there was nothing short of doing the most extreme thing that would actually like affect and change things.
Sure.
And we don't know why that is exactly, but we have evidence.
it's the,
humans have been doing this to plants and their planet and all this other stuff for time
No,
here.
right. It's the current established order of those that are in power are doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the most effective way to actually stop that is to then be the one
Burn
that is
it
in
all.
power, right?
Yeah.
And so you destroy their control.
Mm-hmm.
Now, oh hey, you're the one with the button, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. But all right, he looks dope.
yep.
I mean, this
it's
is why
alien and cool.
it's alien cool, and as far as a 3D show getting to do its stuff here, this is why you do it.
I like it.
You have wild, very intricate designs and stuff, and
Because you can do that.
because you can do that, and it's, you know, much easier.
Yep.
But I am impressed and excited that we're getting this Nye form on episode 10. Even
Yeah.
though there's only maybe 2 or 3 episodes left, it feels like the kind of thing that you only show at the very, 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 very
Right.
end.
Yeah.
And so it's the,
How do
wait,
we have 2 full episodes?
how do we have
of
at least
conflict?
2 full episodes? Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
let me check here. Maybe even more. Maybe 2 more.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
We'll
3.
see.
We'll see. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel, see if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all next time.